Okay, so these are the answers or the key answers of the homework, page 287. Check your answers quickly. So we will continue on lesson 2, solving two-step equations, Px plus Q equal R. Yesterday we did until the check of example 2, right? Did we do the check of example 2? Huh? Sure? Yeah. Time. Now, خلاص checking? خلاص? Yeah. Let's go to example, sorry, to our lesson. So we will continue your module 6, lesson 2, solving two-step equations, page 291, and today we are in 2 November, right? Let's remember yesterday what we did, okay? Yesterday we did solving example, solve the following equation, 2k minus 8 equal minus 2, for example, okay? صح? Now we call this two-step equation. We said, or we called the negative 8 is the connected number, right? And the 2 we call it the coefficient. First step, we get rid of the connected number, which is, and the connected number, we get rid of it by shifting it to the other side. It will be what? Positive. If it's positive, it will be negative. We change the sign, remember? So the first step, we get rid of this negative 8. 2k equal negative 2, same, plus the 8, right? Whatever you push or shift a term from a side to a side, you need to change the sign. Don't forget that. So 2k equal negative 2 plus 8, subtract for the bigger sign, right? Positive what? Now we get rid of the 2 by dividing on the coefficient in both sides. So here divided by 2, divided by 2. So k equal what? 3. Is the variable always to the left side؟ يعني الفاريبل لازم يكون على left دائما؟ No. Sometimes the variable where? To the right. For example, focus here. For example, if we have 20 equal negative 5 plus 5k or 5m. صح? Here, where is the variable? The variable to the right is good, not to the left. Here left, here what? Right. Now where is the connected number? Which 5? The one beside m or negative 5? Negative 5 is the connected number. So get rid of the connected number. It will be here, right? Beside the 20, it will be plus 5. And the coefficient here is 5, right? So the first step, we get rid of the connected number, which is what? Plus 5. So plus 5. And here plus what? Equal 5 what? M. Or you can say 20 plus 5. And you can put the 20 here and the plus 5 here. Done? Now 20 plus 5 is equal 5m, right? Now we divide by the coefficient in both sides, which is what? 5. So m will be 25 divided by 5 is 5. Done? So sometimes the variable to the left or to the right, same strategy, right? Criminal idea. Yeah, let's go to example where now? Example 3. Example 3 on page 291. Solve 5x minus 3.8 equal negative 6.4, right? Now we have the same idea here, but with decimals, right? Here the connected number is what? Negative 3.8. I will shift it to the other side. It will be what? Positive. Check. Yep. So here 5x equal 6.4 plus, sorry, negative 6.4 plus what? 3.8. Now, how we deal with decimals? We deal with decimals as we deal with integers, right? Here we have different signs, مظبوط? Different signs. The 6.4 is negative, the 3.8 is what? Positive. Which bigger sign? The negative is bigger sign than the positive here, right? So I will do what? Subtraction between the two numbers, and the answer is positive or negative? Negative. So subtract and put the bigger sign. The bigger sign is negative. 5x ماليش فيها. And make the subtraction here. How I will subtract between these two numbers to find the difference? مين بحط فوق؟ هاي الديسيمال. مين بحط فوق؟ It's 6.4, right? Minus mean to find the difference between the two numbers. Check. Yeah, 4 minus 8, it cannot. This is 5. This is 14. 14 minus 8, 6. The decimal comes down, and this is 2, right? So the answer is what? Negative 2.6. Check. Now, 5x equal negative 2.6. I will divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 5. So I'll divide both sides by 5. And I'll go here. The answer is positive or negative? Negative, because we have different signs in division, right? So I'll go by side and divide 2.6 divided by what? 5. Now, can the 2 divide on 5? No. I will go to take the 6 with it, right? But while I'm going, I have what? Put it. So we put it up. Now, what we have the whole number? 26. 26 divided by 5. 5. 5 multiply 5. 25. Subtract. Now, because I have decimal, I can add 0, right? 10 on 5, 2, and here 0, right? So the answer is negative 0.52. This is the value of x. Done? Negative 0.52. Now, we have checked after this example, page 292. Go there and solve it, please. Now, we don't need these calculations. Into these calculations, we don't need them in the solution steps. So in our exams, in our homework, you can do these calculations on extra paper, okay? We don't need them. Go to page 292. You have check up at the top of the page and solve it. Negative 6x, negative 8.1 equal negative 5.7. Do this check, please.
Yes, mister.
Ammar, did you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
My voice is clear?
Yes.
Everything is okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Huh? What you are doing, Sultan? Huh? Really? Wow. Right. Let's do the check together. So the first step, we get rid of the connected number, which is negative 8.1. We shift it to the other side. It will be positive. So negative 6x equal negative 5.7 plus 8.1. So here negative 6x equal. Now, the answer of this, positive or negative? Positive, because 8.1 bigger, right? So here it will be positive. But we will add or subtract because we have different signs, right? So I'll subtract the two numbers, 8.1 minus 5.7 to find the difference between them, right? If you put 5.7 up, you won't do subtraction in column and way, right? Why? Because plus, صح? Now 1 minus 7, you cannot. So you'll take this 7 and this will be 11. 11 minus 7, 4. Decimal comes down and here 2. So the 2.4 comes here, right? So negative 6x equal positive 2.4. Now what we will do, we will divide both sides by the coefficient, which is negative 6. These two values are gone, right? So x equal, now the answer positive or negative? Negative, because we have different signs in division, right? Now I need to make what? Long division to find this answer, 2.4 divided by 6. Can the 2 divide on 6? No. So I will go to take the 4 with it, right? But while you are going to take the 4, you have what? Put it up, right? Now 24 divided by 6, 4. So here we have what? 4 by 6, 24. Subtract 0. And this empty place, we add 0 for it. So what's the answer here? Negative 0.4. This is the answer of the check. Don't write only the final answer, guys. I want the steps. I want the steps. In your homework, I want to see this. It's important. Done with this check. Yeah, let's go to example 4. يلا بدنا نركز باكزامبل 4. Example 4 on page 292 also. Solve 4 plus 1 over r 1 over 5 r equals -1. Okay. Now here the variable to the right. What's the connected number? The 4, right? What's the coefficient? The value or the number which is multiplied by the variable. The variable is r. So what's the value of the number? 1 over 5. So the coefficient is what? So what's the first step? I need to get rid of this 4 by shifting it here. It will be -4. So 1 over 5. 1 ركزوا معي. 1 over 5 r equal -1, -5. Sorry, -4. Right? Now 1 over 5 r equal -1, -4. We add and put the same sign, right? -5. Now ركز شوي هون طلع البورد. Now 1 over 5r is the coefficient. You have two choices. You have what? Look at the board. Here we can say we can divide both sides by what? By the same value, shake, coefficient, and make division of fractions, right? So 1 over 5, gone with 1 over 5. And how we find this? Negative, على جنب, بنعمله على جنب. -5 divided by, صح? Mean 1 over 5. Check. So this is over what? And division of fractions. The first fraction stays the same. We did that before. -5 over 1, the division multiply. And this is flip. Check. Reciprocal. Now multiply up, multiply down, -25 divided by 1. So r here, how much? R equal -25. This is r. Okay. Done. This is the first way how we solve this. Second way, we have another way. Now I have 1 over 5 r equal what? Negative. صح? Sometimes, or some of you, they don't want to make division like this. So what we will do? This is multiply between them, right? The r مش over 1. So we have 1 over 5 multiply r over 1, right? Now 1 multiply r over 5 multiply 1 equal what? What we call this? One step ايش نوعها؟ وين المultiplication؟ وين المultiplication؟ هنا وين المultiplication? Where is the multiplication here? What we call this? Where is the subtraction يا ابني؟ division equation ما اخذناهاش لسه من يومين. 2 days ago. لا حتى قبل امبارح كمان عملناها division. صح؟ How we find it? We said we multiply both sides by the divisor of the variable. مش هيك؟ ما اخذناهاش كمان. مش معقول يعني. So here I'll multiply both sides by what? By 5. So r will be what? -5 times 5, -25, which is what? The same answer. So it's up to you. You can do the first way by dividing normally, or the second way by 1 over 5 times r over 5, and multiply both sides. It's up to you. Done? Now we have check after this example. Do it by yourself. Page 292. Check after example 4. Solve. -2 plus 2/3W equal 10. What's the answer, يا أبي? 8. يلا, let's check. First step, we get rid of this -2 to the other side. It will be +2. So we have 2/3W equal 10 plus 2, right? So 2/3W equal what? 12. Now the coefficient is 2/3. So I will divide both sides by 2/3. These are gone, right? So W equal. Now I will go here, 12 divided by 2 over, this is over 1. So 12/1 multiply 3/2. 12 multiply 3, 36. Divided by 2 equal 18. لو سمحت. Copy the check, please. Now, go to the application on page 295. I will go to the check after it, page 296. See it? ركز معي, يلا. Now, we are in the check page 296. Focus with me, guys, please. So we are in the check page 296. Yeah, let's focus with this question. The table shows the average temperature of several planets in degrees Fahrenheit. You know that we have 2 types of degrees, Fahrenheit and Celsius. You know that, I think, in science, right? Fine. The formula F equal 1.8 C plus 32. This formula can be used to convert between degrees Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius. Means F is what? The Fahrenheit degree. C is what? The Celsius degree, right? Now نطلع على التابل. The planet and the average temperature. In Earth, the given temperature in Fahrenheit or Celsius? In Fahrenheit, right? ليش تطلع علي يا ابني؟ طلع أنا شو بحكي. In Jupiter, in Fahrenheit, right? In Mars, in Celsius. In Neptune, in Celsius. So some of them in Fahrenheit, some of them in the table. Got it? Now let's see what the question wants. What is the difference in what? Degrees ايش؟ طب what is the difference? How we find the difference between two values? By doing subtraction, right? طيب, what is the difference in degrees Celsius between Earth's average temperature and Mars average temperature? بدهم الديفرنس in degrees of Celsius, ها؟ طيب, الإيرث كم؟ Fahrenheit, not هو بده بالسلسيوس. So the first step, we need to find what is the Earth degree in. صح؟ صح؟ يلا. طب what is the formula? This is the formula, right? So I need to replace F. I'm talking about the Earth now. Right? The F is given in the Earth, the Fahrenheit. How much the Fahrenheit in the Earth? 57 Fahrenheit. So I'll replace this F by what? To find mean the Celsius of the Earth. Got it? Yeah. So I'll replace F by 57 equal 1.8 C plus, right? What I did here, I just replaced F by the given temperature in the. Why I replace it by F? In the table, they said F degree, right? If they said C degree, I'll replace C. Check. This is equation. I need to find mean the Celsius for mean for the Earth. How we solve it? This is the connected number. ليش تطلع علي؟
تحت الماي.
Hey, mister. Right. Now I need to get rid of this 32 as we did in the equation a few minutes ago, right? So the 32 will become here. It will be positive or negative? Negative. Then I will divide by 1.8. Yeah. So here we need to find this C. So 57 minus mean 32 equal 1.8 C. 57 minus 32, 25, right? 25 equal 1.8 C. So I will divide both sides by the coefficient. So C is كم 25 divided by 1.8. I will use my calculator to save time. Divided by 1.8 is 13.8 is what? 13.9 rounded. I will round because I have a lot of decimals. So it is 13 point what? 9. I rounded it. Okay. What? لمين هذا؟ للإيرث صح؟ طب let's go back to the question. The question said, what is the difference between Mars and Earth in Celsius? The Earth was given in Fahrenheit, so I turn it to Celsius, right? طب how about the Mars? Given in what? Given in Celsius. Do we need to turn it? No. So the difference equal. Now we can find the difference, صح؟ هذا لمين هذا؟ للair. ها. This is for air. Now we can find mean the difference between Earth and Mars. مش هيك؟ Find the difference between temperatures between Earth's average temperatures and Mars. الأرث قديش؟ المارس قديش؟ negative 63 أو الأرث قدام الأرث؟ ها 13.9 right؟ minus مين؟ المارس هاي minus صح؟ how much is the Mars؟ negative 63 مظبوط؟ طيب why I put two minuses here? One for the difference and the other one it is the value already negative, right? طب minus minus, so 13.9 plus 63 equal كم؟ 76.9. 63 plus 13 how much? 70. 63 plus 13.9, right? Right? Now this is 9.67. So the answer, طبعا rounded هذا الانسر. ليه؟ Because I rounded mean هذا متذكر طلع معي a lot of decimals. So I rounded it. So it is 76.9. صح؟ Celsius. مظبوط. I turned them both to. This is the check. Guys, for the online, that's all, guys. You can do the homework page 297, all of the page from 1 to 13. Thank you.